Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Today I just want to talk about stuff that I have on my mind at the moment. It's very noisy, I bet, for you guys, but yeah. Um, I recently have been thinking about, uh, I've recently had the feeling that of, like, a crushing feeling of, and I don't know if it's anxiety, or if it's okay. I have a terror. I like most people have a horrible sense of uh like I do not want to disappoint anyone, and that makes me often really anxious. I don't think it's I think it's a normal thing. I don't think anyone. I don't think I have like. I don't think I don't lose sleep over things. It's just. Um, I just feel like, you know, I get anxious, and one of the things that's come from one of the like main factors of that is I play the saxophone as like, that's cool. Like any person, like not any person, but like I play the saxophone, and I feel like when I do, it feels fun. It's fun. It's fun to play the saxophone. But at the same time, I also think I I feel like the competition that's around me, like if someone heard that, well, someone I feel like the reason why I get chosen instead of other people is because they like my teacher hears them and think it's me. It's like that kind of thing. And I'm very lazy. I do I don't do much. Uh, and I've been I just feel like I feel terrible for doing things, but at the same time, I don't have the want to do them. And I think that's just morally wrong. I shouldn't. It's something I shouldn't have to feel. And it is currently, I think, the 6th of February. Let me check. It is the 5th of February. And my goal as a video editor is to get at least like one video a week, right? Or like about one video a week. And I feel like the reason, and I feel like if it's a month from now and this video finally comes out, I just want to say I'm sorry to Wes for, I don't know if it's disappointment, because I don't know if he's actually disappointed for it, but I'm disappointed because I feel like I make myself, I shoot myself in the foot because I think I should be doing more than what I am currently. On. Okay. Give me 1 second. Alright. And like as a person who's very religious, it often makes me feel like I feel like having in having a religion, right? Well, being a Christian, it always feels like you're being watched, right? And this is not me being like, oh, why you shouldn't be a Christian. No, this is why. This is just things I've had to. Not, I don't know if it's. Oh, come on, bro. Whatever. I'll just keep playing because I don't really care. But like, um, it's not really something I I don't want to feel as if there's someone just constantly like there's a dictator, right? Like not dictating my thoughts and what I do as a person. I don't like that feeling, and I still think I'm perfectly. I think I'm perfect. I mean, I'm not one. I don't think I'm perfect. I think it's a perfectly normal thing to think. It's just I don't like that. Think that, you know. Um, oops, I just almost shot myself in the foot. Uh, yeah, and like it just it feels weird, right? With ooh, that's cool. Um, with this like ongoing sense of dread. I don't know if it's dread, but it's like having someone think that you're not. I have someone think like because I don't want. All right, how do I say this? I don't want people to think I'm. Editor, cut this out. Um, I don't want people to think I'm Rising, the funny, witty guy who also is super duper what's the word? Like, you can't really rely on him. Bro! Am I not allowed to edge guard? Anyway, Rising, un, the unreliable guy but that's still funny as person. It's just, that's the only thing he is. He just makes jokes. He is, in Wes's case, you know, he's his twos partner. He's the guy who, um, I don't know, like, it, how many times can I say, oh, I just haven't worked on this because the people around me be like, oh, once again, hasn't worked on this. And I think one of the biggest people to really screw me over, I don't know if that's the right word, but when I say I don't like a teacher, it's usually for like the dummies. It's like, oh, they give too much homework. Oh, but I don't think I should. I don't really like one certain teacher, and it's mainly due to because she puts you on blast. You know, like if you don't do this, it's like you don't do this, and you're not. I don't know if it's scrutinized. I don't know if that's the right word, but it doesn't feel. I think she's a good teacher for that. For like constant being like that watchful eye that like is making sure that you do like your homework, for instance. And I don't think I've ever say this, but that teacher is something I need. You know, I need someone who constantly because like I feel like if my parents do it, I can get over that. And like like if they ground me, you won't be grounded. I don't say you won't. I won't be grounded forever, but like I won't be grounded for a while, and it's like a feeling that makes me feel worrisome. I don't know if that's the right word. I feel worried for people around me who are. I feel. I feel like I don't want to screw something up, and then 5 years later find out if I didn't screw that up. Then if didn't screw that up, one thing would happen, or like the butterfly effect, I guess. Like I just wish things weren't. I wish I didn't have any uh, responsibilities, you know. I wish I was still a kid, but guess what? Yeah, if I was still a kid, I wouldn't be playing Brawlhalla. If I was still a kid, I wouldn't be able to do all this and that. But you just have to focus on your responsibilities as a person. I think my responsibility as a guy is to not be, what's the word? To not think to himself, oh, somebody doesn't like me, well, screw them. I don't like them either. Like, like such childish things. Because the world is, I mean, your lifespan is too short to be worrying about things like that. And I know it's super cliche for me to say, but it's true nonetheless. I always think myself sound super duper smart, but guess what? I'm not that smart. I struggle with math mainly because I don't do the homework. I struggle with science because, once again, I just don't do the homework. I don't feel the need for those responsibilities, even though they're responsibilities. If I don't do them, I'm basically shooting myself in the foot, Like, you always hear those stories that are like, oh, I didn't do all my homework, and I just got by with the tests. But that's not me. I'm a horrible test taker due to my unwavering way of thinking, Like, I'm a terrible test taker because I don't do my homework. I don't take those responsibilities that I think about and use them, And, like, it's, what's the word? It's like, it's scary to think that someone's going to be angry at you for something that you couldn't control to begin with. Like, though I can definitely control when I feel the urge to just not do my homework, I can just do it anyway and say screw you. And it's not my parents' fault that they have a son that doesn't want to do homework because he doesn't see the need for it. So there is definitely a need for it. If I don't do my homework, then I won't know the stuff in class. I never take school seriously. I don't take anything seriously, which is not a good thing. I have been in, like, early this school year, I had this really weird thing where I was constantly like, I don't care, and I ended up hurting the people around me because I said, I don't care. It's like, and yeah, I sound like a sociopath, but, sociopath, is that the right word? I don't know. But, like, it's how I felt at the moment, and I don't know if that's because I still am, like, an edgy kid. It's like, I feel like the things I watch romanticize this American dream of not having to worry about anything around you, having no responsibilities, and then even then having, like, your own branch, not worrying about taxes, that type of stuff, right? It's like you still have all these responsibilities you have to worry about, but at the same time you're just filled with what you think is freedom, even though in about a month you have to get this wheat, you have to pick up this, you have to take after your cattle, the people around you, your pets, if you have any. You have to make sure that you'll be able to feed your family for the rest of the year. But at the same time, you don't wanna, because, well, not you, I don't wanna, because I'm lazy. Laziness is probably my biggest, I don't want to say flaw. I'd probably say flaw. So if I wasn't lazy, I'd have all these things. And I would have, if expect things out of people, because because before that, because there's a time where I wasn't lazy. That's a lie. I've always been lazy. Then why do I think that people are? Why do I expect things out of people that I don't do for them? You know, it's like I shouldn't expect my parents to give me money if I don't do something for them. But then at the same time, I'm stuck in this endless mind sleep of just, hive mind of, well, I deserve it, even though I don't deserve anything from that. 'Cause I don't do anything for them, you know? It's, it's hard. It's hard to shake off. It's hard to shake off the dread of, I don't know what the word would be. It's hard to shake off the dread that people have on certain things like politics. I feel like politics, especially recently, I don't know if that's because I've grown up, but like recently politics have blown up. It makes me feel even more dread. And I realized the world's a dreadful place. Well, I think that's enough rambling for today. I hope you guys are happy with your life, because I know I am. Though I have all these fears, I guess, I still am able to wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm rising. I can do whatever the heck I want. And you know what? Gosh darn, does that make me feel awful. I hope you guys have a good day. I know I will. I mean, who knows? But I hope you guys will have a good day. Goodbye.